Good morning, everyone. It's Natalie. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. I am out here on my patio. I've already done my morning garden inspection. Everything looks really good. So I'm very happy about that. But I wanted to share something else with you guys that is also garden related. As you know, towards the end of the growing season, a lot of the stores place their garden items on sale, especially like their fertilizers. They're trying to make room for their other seasonal items. They're making room for the holidays, basically. So they're clearing out the garden center and they're placing Christmas and Halloween items out. Okay, I just can't stand it when they put the Halloween next to the Christmas. And I honestly don't like it when they put Christmas items out this soon, but okay, hey, that's what they have to do. They like to get ahead of the game. But it is good in a sense for me and for other gardeners because they're moving out. They're clearancing the garden items. They're trying to get rid of it. So we can benefit from that. So let me show you some of the goodies that I got from my local garden centers. Let's start off with this one. Okay. This is a brand you guys are familiar with. Not really into name brands. I just like quality, the best quality I can find for the price that I'm comfortable paying. I'm going to tell you the truth. This item, this fertilizer, I'm happy and comfortable with the price of it, the normal price. I think it's reasonable. But to be able to find it on clearance, that's even better. This is Expert Gardener tomato, vegetable, and garden plant food. It is formulated with calcium to help with to prevent splitting and blossom end rot. So I do use this when I plant out my tomatoes in spring. I use this to amend my soil. It is a 12-10-5, so it's a good fertilizer. It has immediate and time release nitrogen. And like I said, it also has calcium, contains micronutrients, feeds up to 3 months. So I said all that to say it's a good product. I normally pay for about $6 for a bag of this. I paid $3 for this. $3. Okay, that may not be much to you, but to me, I'm a bargain shopper. That's excellent. So I grabbed as many bags as I could. You can use this in everything. You can put it in all your garden beds as your what they call an all-purpose fertilizer. Okay, so $3, right? Let's move on to the next one. You're gonna really like this one. If you're familiar with this brand, Dr. Earth, and I remind you, I am not a name brand person, but when I can find a good product, a quality product for a low price, I jump on it. So this is Dr. Earth homegrown, organic and natural, handcrafted blend tomato, vegetable, and herb fertilizer. It has true biotic, beneficial soil microbes and mycorrhiza. Okay, so this is good stuff. If you're familiar with Dr. Earth's products, you know this is really a good fertilizer. I want to show you the price. It was, it says $12.47. Clearance price $4. Last season I was able to grab about 4 bags of these. This time I was only able to get 2, but that's okay because I hadn't used all of the Dr. Earth fertilizer from last season that I got from last season's clearance sale. So I had at least a bag and a half left, and I've added 2 more bags. Got it for the low price of $4. So I'm a happy camper. Okay, you look, you get what you can. Okay, let's go on to these. All right, this is another product that I'm very happy that I was able to find. This is Back to Your Roots, organic bone meal and organic blood meal. What I like about this is they've added gypsum. Okay, so gypsum already added. I don't like that it's only 3 pounds. I normally get a bag of blood meal and bone meal that is 4 pounds. and it's around about $9 for one. And because I know one costs more than the other, I want to say the blood meal costs more, and it's about $8. I'm just rounding off the figures, and the bone meal may be like $7 or so. I may, but the thing is, that's the price range I'm comfortable with paying for my bone meal and my blood meal. This is organic bone meal, organic blood meal with gypsum added, right? And I paid $4. I was able to find 2 bags of each, 2 bags of the bone meal, 2 bags of the blood meal, $4 each. So hey, and it's a good brand, quality product. You can't beat that. All right, I wish there was more. I literally set money aside to make sure that I have some money set aside for my garden shopping spree during the clearance. It's certain things I look at and say, you know what? I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale. I'm gonna wait. I do that with a lot of stuff. I love bargain shopping. It's a challenge for me. I love it. Okay, here's another one. This is another product that I use a lot of, earthworm castings. Okay, I love earthworm castings because, say for instance, you don't have like a composted manure. You can use earthworm castings in the place of your manure, like your composted manure. If you don't have that, say you're out of that, earthworm castings will do the trick. That's something I learned. So this Earth Science earthworm castings, I get them from my local store all the time. I use it a lot, and I'm comfortable with the regular price. But I was able to get this bag of earthworm castings for $2. I'm giggling before I can even get it out. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. $2 for earthworm castings. I grabbed as many baskets. So people thought I was losing my mind. I grabbed as many bags as I could. Well, I'm tickled. Okay. $2 from, if you go back and look at my prior videos, when I show my garden clearance or any type of clearance items, I get so giddy because it's so much fun to me to be able to get these products, and especially a good quality product for a low price. It brings me joy. Earthworm castings for $2. I grabbed as many bags as I could. Okay, because I was actually out of my earthworm castings. So to be able to find this good quality product for $2, that is a real bargain. Okay, I'm going to show you something else. This is vermiculite. Now with vermiculite, I'm not going to say any old brand will do. You want quality, the best quality that you can find for whatever price you're willing to pay. So having said that, this is back to the roots vermiculite. Don't really think it has to be top tier for vermiculite. Vermiculite is used in the garden for moisture retention, to hold moisture into the soil. And perlite, that is for, and it also makes it light and airy. I want to mention that. And perlite, which I did not find. I'm not going to break out a bag of perlite and tell you I got it on clearance. I did not. And I was hoping to find some perlite on clearance, but I didn't. But I found the vermiculite. Perlite, I just wanted to mention that perlite is for aeration of the soil and for drainage. The vermiculite is for moisture retention. Okay? I was able to find this back to the roots vermiculite on sale for $2. Clearance for $2. I was only able to find 2 bags, but guess what? A little vermiculite in my garden goes a long way. I don't use as much. I use more perlite than vermiculite, but I do like to have it on hand. So for $2, hey, I grabbed as many as I could. I was only able to find 2 though. All right. Now, you guys, let's get ready for the big. This is the game changer right here. Let me get this in a position. All right, here we go, y'all. Fish fertilizer 511. 511 fish fertilizer. This is my biggest bargain yet. I'm so excited. The fish fertilizer, gardeners love it. We love it. It smells awful, but it's so good. It is so good. It's rich in nitrogen. 511, that's the NPK. So it's 5 in nitrogen, 1 in phosphorus and potassium. But it is a good product. It is organic. It won't burn your plants. A lot of us gardeners use a good bit of this. I know one gardener, she uses it every time she waters. It's highly diluted. You dilute this with water, of course, when you use it, but she uses it every time she waters. So she probably adds a lot more water to it, but it'll have traces of the nitrogen, the phosphorus, and the potassium that's going into the soil where the roots can uptake those nutrients. Fish fertilizer, you hear about it a lot. I normally get that small little container of it because I'm very frugal. Not for everything, but I'm frugal in some areas. I am. Okay, so I normally get the small container. Never wanted to buy this large gallon. But when I saw the clearance price, I almost flipped my lid right there in the aisles. Okay, this gallon of fish fertilizer is normally $23.97, so let's round it off and say $24. I've even seen this very same brand at a nursery, right? I'm not talking about a garden center or a store that has, you know, other items. Nurseries specialize in plants and gardening, so their stuff costs a little bit more. I saw, and I'll place it on the screen, this fish fertilizer for $34.99. That's way too much. I would have never purchased that at this store that I go to. It was $23.97, so round it off $24 for this 1 gallon. Show you what I paid for it. Come on, y'all. You see that? What? $6. $6 for a gallon of fish fertilizer. When I tell you, I starved. I moved my groceries. I squeezed my groceries over to the side of my grocery basket so I can fit as many gallons of this fertilizer into my basket. And if you think I'm lying, I'm flying, and you don't see no wings. I pushed over my ribs. I pushed my child's Lunchables over to the side. I moved my juice, and I squeezed 4 gallons of this fish fertilizer in my grocery basket for $6. Okay, I got 4 gallons. That's what was left. 4 gallons. So if I paid $6 for 4 gallons, that adds up to $24. That is 4 gallons of the fish fertilizer for the price of 1. You can't beat that. Yes. Victory. Okay. So that's the big bargain of the day for me, or year actually. So I had to share this with you guys. For you gardeners, you understand how much, I saved. If you use the fish fertilizer, you know that I saved a lot. If you use the Dr. Earth, you know that I saved a lot. Back to the roots. It's a bit pricey also. I never would have paid that much the regular price on this. So to find all these items for clearance, this was a bargain. I saved so much. I just had to share it with you guys. I knew you would appreciate it. Sharing this with someone else. I mean, the lady, how she looked at me when she saw 4 gallons of this fish fertilizer. She looked at me like, really, late? But for a gardener, you understand. You understand that this is a great bargain. Okay? So, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the day. I just wanted to share this with you. I knew you would appreciate it, my fellow gardeners. Look, happy fall, you guys. Go out there and plant something. It's fall. The seasons are changing. it's going the temps are going to cool down, so we're going to be out there gardening comfortably, planting out our fall fruits and vegetables. I'm excited, you guys. So I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Happy Friday, y'all, and happy gardening. Bye now.